Hi Scorpios, welcome to my channel Answers by Divine. So this is going to be your love reading, a detailed report of your love reading for the month of June 2018. Let's see what's in the cards for you, for your love life. Alright, you can be in a relationship or not, doesn't matter, because I've been reading a lot of platonic relationship forecasts over here or readings over here, so it doesn't really matter. So let's see what we have in the cards for you. You are not able to see the cards, but I'm shuffling them as you can hear. Okay, let me shuffle a couple of times because I haven't shuffled before or after the last reading. So for Scorpios June 2018, okay, for Scorpios June 2018, what do we have for Scorpios love life? A detailed report. I'm actually outdoor today, out in a park at night, looking at the stars. Hopefully I can get some better energy over here for you, for your love life. This is more serious than the fun time videos that I did. Hopefully it helps in your love life. One last shuffle. Sorry, give me some time because it's humid over here. The cards are sticky. Okay, I think it's good for now. So I'm cutting the cards, spreading out 10 cards. All right. So what am I seeing for you Scorpios over here on the cards? I see a lot of communication going on for you Scorpios. A lot of communication going on. Sometimes it can be conflicts, or sometimes it can be questions about like, can I trust you? You might be talking about you might be having some kind of conversation with the person, with your love interest, with your partner about like, can I trust you? Like, or otherwise it could be, can we have a plan? Can we plan into something deeper, something more than the current? But then it always end up, it's either it's not fruitful, there is no conclusion to it. Yeah, there's no conclusion to it. But I'm seeing a lot of excuse me, I'm seeing a lot of this energy is coming from you. Like, you are the one who is asking, who is actually wanting that commitment, wanting the plan to progress, but this person is not able to come up with a plan. Or this person could be the one asking you like for something, I do not know how, like, or maybe like, could you come over and stay with me? Could you give up your life in a sense that, you know, if you have to move between state to state, you have to give up your current job because you can't be, how are you going to work in a different state, in a different city? So it's a lot about this person asking and wanting something from you, but to you it's like, can you give me a plan? Like, tell me a plan. What's the plan? So if I moved over, there will be a downtime, a down period. Are you going to support me? Are you going to finance me during this period of time? So how do we split? How do we do the rental? Like, if I moved in with you, are you expecting me to share the rent with you? Something along the line. You are wanting a plan. That there needs to be a plan. If you are in the commercial world, if you are working as like in the business sector, whatever it could mean to you, you know about this keyword KPI, key performance index. You set a target, you set a goal, there is this KPI, but what is the strategy to reach there, to achieve that? Yeah, I know you want me to move over with you, for example. I'm just saying, for example, I know you want me to move in with you, but then what? There will be a downtime. So are you going to finance me? Or am I going to absorb the cost on my own? Like, because I'm going to miss out a couple of months of salary till the day I find a job, or I get myself settled, whatever. And I'm gonna meet new friends or make new friends. So what now? I don't see the tension being that bad, but there is some kind of uncertainty and always ending up with no conclusion at all. And we have got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It says about it, there's no conclusion. Like no one is able to come up with something. And you don't, I mean, Scorpios, you being you, I'm a Scorpio as well, Scorpio sun. I mean, I have my own ego. You have your own egos as well. You will never ask for someone to, you never ask for anything from someone. It's like if you either put me there, you either give it to me like naturally without me having to ask, or you know, it's a no way at all. No way, no go. But the thing is that there is this connection, this chemistry. You feel like this person is your soulmate, this person is your twin flame, whatever you call it. It's like this person is the love of your life, or at least at this point in time you know that this is a person that you might want to give it a chance to progress with. But the thing is that it's looking a lot like freestyle, you know, freestyle, like yo kind of freestyle. But it's so freestyle. It's like there's it's so fluid. I want to say no boundary, but no, not exactly that. There's no boundary, but it's kind of so freestyle. Like it's going all over the place. The relationship is all over the place. Like you talk about everything and anything, but you also quarrel or having disagreement about anything and everything. Whenever you try to get serious, things just start to crumble, like, and then you kind of start to get very edgy kind of conversation or communication is, and then someone stops replying, someone stops talking. But when you talk about certain conversation again, it's like, okay, the both of you connect, the both of you get connected and link up and sync up again. And then sometimes it's like, okay, I find that this is a good time to be talking about certain issues with you, and then it's like no answer, no response, MIA, missing in action. I see this a lot about having to give and to take. Just be very honest with it, Scorpios. The way I'm looking at this card itself, I see that you might have to take a risk. You might have to take a risk, take a chance with this person. If you decided to give it a chance to work it out with this person. But if you are expecting this person to really give their all to you, materially or non-materially, I don't see it coming. I see it that you have to take a chance over here. You might have to invest. You might have to, invest your time, a bit of money, resources, your life to a certain extent. Because if you move, for example, if the topic is about moving together, then it's like you have to give up your life, whatever you have right now in this city, in this state, or in this estate, if it's just a small town itself. I feel that, and I'm getting it over here, is that you might just be better off alone, Scorpios. You might just be better off alone, because if I see that even the both of you are coming together, there is still some kind of instability. There's still a lot of uncertainty between the both of you. It's like, okay, now I have moved in with you. I'm just saying, for example, you need to tweak according to the example that I'm giving to you, because there are so many different scenarios. All right, but let's just say if you have moved in together, you thought that, okay, now we are together, we are a couple. But is it actually so? When you actually moved in, I will tell you, it will look very much like, you know, you are on your own, he's on his own. You might be sharing beds together, but then again, it's like he's on his phone texting, and then you'll be like, you feel like you are outside of the picture. You are not included in his or her world. You have your desire. There is you desire certain kind of closeness. You desire certain kind of passionate and intimacy kind of closeness. You know how you know what level you want to bring this relationship up to. You have a certain expectation, let's put it this way. I feel and I see that the both of you can be coming together. It will look very good and nice, like the both of you are sweet and loving, but it doesn't go as deep in as like commitment, intensity. There is no intensity. You know how sometimes you like, for myself, I always say that, you know, about me, just a little bit, just to share about me. So I always tell my partner, like, I hope that, you know, I could quarrel with you, I could, you know, and then we could probably make up together, things like that. Like, I really want that kind of intensity. I don't always want the good and the best days of life. I don't mind, and in fact, I will want to have some kind of breakdown at some point in time, and then we come back together even stronger. This is the kind of intensity that I'm talking about over here. But no, there is no intensity over here. There is no you know what I'm saying, right, Scorpios? So if I were to ask you, Scorpios, do you have a choice? Like, do you have a choice? Do you have a choice to leave, to reconsider this relationship, because you have actually progressed to a certain stage, and that's why such questions or such communication are coming into the picture? Probably about sharing of finances, about sharing and cohabiting. Do you have a choice? Do you have a choice to leave now? It might seem a little bit too late for you, the way I'm looking at the cards. You just have to go with the flow. It's like, yeah, you just have to go with the flow, because it doesn't make sense, and you have no reason why you want to break this off. It is, or rather, the reasons are not strong enough for you. Yeah, exactly. So the bottom of the deck, the overall general energy is actually the Tower in reverse. So as you know, the Tower in reverse is really a lot about avoidance, or to keep and stay things, put everything, hold everything together, hold it in place, instead of letting it crumble and collapse. You're just going the flow, just to hold on to it. Or yeah, I mean, the keyword here might just be holding on to it for the sake of holding on to it. But I think what I'm seeing over here on the cards is that this person, or at least this relationship dynamic, is not the ideal one for you. Like, you want something a lot more of intensity, a lot more deeper. I said you knowingly, you or your partner, whoever, or you could be a cross watcher, but someone over here knowingly put themselves into this situation. They already know right from the start that, you know, when they agreed to enter into a relationship with you, with this person, or you with this person, you already sense that something's not too right, or you could actually foresee, and potentially there will be a lot of challenges ahead, but you know it and you still go ahead with it. This is how your relationship actually come about today. Just because the both of you feel like, you know, feel very connected emotionally, or there's some kind of strong chemistry going on for the both of you, it's like the two of you are meant to come together at least once, or at least try to be in a relationship. It feels that way, and then you'll be like, okay, let's give it a try, let's see how far we go. That was then in the past, or even now and going forward, it would still seem to be like that. Like, you, okay, no choice now that we are already into something, and then there's nothing so big deal that we have to break it off, and then you just go along with it, go with the cycle, go with the flow. I see some of you might have been reminded by your friends, reminded or reprimanded by people, like, you know, consider carefully before you enter into a relationship, before you accept this person. But you rejected, or you did not take those opinions in, by other people, by external external people, external signs that's coming to you. You are not taking that, because at that point in time you really feel like, don't worry about it. I mean, just be cool. It's just, we're just trying out, no big deal, like no harm, just trying out. I see that the both of you be looking a lot like, you know, you are on the same page. The both of you are on the same page. The both of you are on the same path, or has got the same life purpose or something like that. Like the both of you are destined to be together, at least for now, or at least to be in a relationship for once. I see that. Just be careful, because on the cards over here, as I'm flipping through the other cards from the bottom of the deck, in the long haul, in the long run, what might happen is that you might be, that someone over here in this dynamic, in this relationship dynamic, in this picture here, might just be cheating on one another, or might just be looking out for more options. It might be you, it might be your partner. So what the cards are saying over here is that potentially it will end up to be in this state, like one of you is moving away, it's one of you is actually drifting away from this relationship. So if you are actually making a big decision right now, a major decision about this communication, or about all this communication that the both of you are having for the longest time, or the both of you have been trying to have, I think you got to be very careful about your decision. You have to think twice, or more than that. You have to think it very thoroughly, I'm saying, for you Scorpios. Let me see what else I can be taking from this card. I see a lot of moving away. I really do see a lot of moving away. The way the cards, the flow of the cards is I mean, the flow of this card as I'm flipping, it tells a story, and it tells a lot about moving away. So just be, but then of course this is a general reading. Just be very mindful of what your actions are, what your decisions are for this love interest, for this partner of yours that you are making for, because you are really giving up your life, giving up time and resources, putting in or investing a lot of yourself. Okay, I think I don't see anything more over here. So this is for you Scorpios. I hope it helps as a review to your current situation. Take it as like a mirror image. You might already know, as I always say, I mean, every one of us, we know the situation that we are in, we have clarity, but we just need someone to tell it to us, just so that we could see the whole picture as a whole. And so this is what I'm doing for you. In case if you need any personal reading, feel free to contact me. The details are in the description box below. If not, till then, I will see you again soon. Bye bye.